Good morning, workout friends. Well, it's Saturday, the new year. We did an exercise on New Year's Day. So now, just because it's Saturday, I thought, well, let's just get in a chair workout. Chair workout is something like, I just don't know that I got it in me today, or I worked out before, and my muscles are a little stiff. So let's get in a chair workout. Dang, I forgot something. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. While we're doing a chair workout, I wanted to go over SMART goals. I said that's what I was going to go over, SMART goals. So anyway, so let's just get started on some warm up, and I'm going to talk to you about setting some SMART goals. If you choose, no big, everybody's got goals. They say they don't set goals for the new year, but we kind of all do. We have aspirations in our mind of what we want to do, what we want to get done. They're goals. Whether you're, something goals you have for the day, you make yourself a list and things you're going to get done that day. They're all goals. And so you have to set a path on how you're going to get those goals done. So we're going to get in, we're going to do some stretching. We're going to do some chair workout. And this be something that you could come back to. Like I said, if you worked out too much the day before, I always tell people, if you're sore the next day, after you worked out the next day, still get in some stretches. The next day after a big workout, get in some stretches. You want to start getting that lactic acid that's built up. You work those muscles. You keep them hydrated, obviously really good after a workout, but you want to still stretch them, work them out to get rid of that lactic acid. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to do a more of a lighter chair workout today. So we got started with some arm rolls, and we got some stretches going on. Get that stop sign out there. Get stretches going the other way. Elongate that arm, bring that palm down. If you're a desk worker on the computer a lot, you're going to have an issue with your carpal tunnel here, so get that stretched out. If you're one of those people that are a side sleeper like this, you might have issues with that. And so you just got to stretch those areas. Stretch them, stretch them. Stretch up, step, up, up, up. So we're going to talk about SMART goals while we're working out. SMART goals. So just keep up here, just stretch along with me as I'm doing this. So stretch, 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 stretch it over. You can take that other arm, stretch it down. So we're going to talk about SMART goals, S-M-A-R-T. So the S stands for specific. Specific. So we have a specific goal that you have in mind. Let's just use weight loss as a specific goal. So my goal is to lose, let's say my goal is to lose 30 pounds. Okay. So how we got that being a specific goal, 30 pounds. I wrote it down. I said, that's my goal. That's my goal I'm going to do. Okay. Let's see, we did that. Let's do the neck. Stretch, stretch, stretch. So with a specific goal, it is measurable. So that is the M. So how are we going to measure that goal? Well, if it's weight loss, obviously we can measure it on the scale. We can see that we are, take those arms, put them back there. They're measurable goals, so we're going to see some results when we set our specific goal on the scale. Okay, feel the stretch, feel the stretch, feel the stretch. Good job. So take one of your legs, because I know it's opposite whenever you're looking here. So put one of your legs forward, put the other one back. You can put it back as far as you want, but make sure the heel goes down. Okay? Because you're going to feel that stretch right in here. And if you lean forward into that, you're going to feel the stretch into the calf. And we're just going to hold that here while I'm continuing to talk. So measurable goals. So we're going to measure our specific goal of our weight loss by what we see on the scale. Okay? So is it obtainable? Well, yeah. There is certain things we can do to work on our goal of weight loss. Okay, stretch, stretch, stretch. You feel that in that calf. Get that heel down, and then you feel that in that thigh there. The other leg. Is it relevant? Well, that is our R. We're going down the SMART goal. Our R, is it relevant? Well, it's relevant that if if I want to lose 30 pounds, it's relevant maybe for my health. Maybe the physical aspect of it. I want to feel better. I want to have more energy. Relevant meaning maybe I want to be able to get out and move around more with my family, with my grandchildren. So maybe that is my weight loss goal is relevant. So you would write that down too. And so then, is it time-based? Well, how long is it going to take me to lose 30 pounds? Feel that stretch in there? Get that heel down? Good job. Okay, come back up. Let's go back into the other leg. So longer when you're doing a stretch, like I said before, if you're going to do a stretch and you're going to go out and walk, run, well, you'd only want to do it for a few seconds. But if you're doing it for, because you got a tight hamstring, heel cord, or whatever, hip flexor, you want to hold that for several minutes, 30 seconds, something like that. And I brought the chair here because we're going to use it, but it's easy to give yourself balance too. So our weight loss goal is specific, 30 pounds. It's measurable. We can measure it on the scale. It's obtainable. How long is it going to take us? But yeah, it would be attainable. And is it relevant? Relevant for my health or for your health, because if somebody has a weight loss. I picked weight loss because that's the #1 goal for the new year. The studies show weight loss, health, and then finance is the next one. Stretch that other leg, that heel down. Gonna feel that in the hip flexor. Okay, and it is time-based. Time-based is how long is it gonna take us to obtain it? So let's go back up to the specific goal. So our specific goal was weight loss. Take that leg. You might need to get your chair. You have a little something to hold on to. We're still working on those, kind of that hip flexor. So you can hold on to your chair, bring that leg up, trying to stretch it across. Now anytime you're doing this, you want to get a good posture so your chest is up. Back to our SMART goals. So measurable. We said we're going to measure it on the scale. And then obtainable. How long is it going to take us? Because it's time-based. So all those things we write down what the goal is. It's measurable. We're going to measure it on the scale. You're going to write this all down later. And then we know it's attainable. And it's relevant because. So you write out all these reasons and explanations. Good job, good job. Okay, can you do this one? Take that ankle, hold on that chair if you need to, and then stretch. We can do this one in the chair too, if it's hard with your balance. So, you can stretch. More if you push on it, you're going to get more of that hip flexor. And then the other leg. So there's little steps, obviously, to get to this. So, you have to think about, if we're weight loss is for a goal, how long is it going to take us? So if you say maybe the average person can lose 3 pounds a week. So you figure out how much 3 pounds goes into 30 pounds. How much 3 pounds a week for 30 pounds. So that might take like 2 to 3 months. Probably more like 3 months. Okay, now we're going to go to the side of the chair. And we're going to go out like this. We're still working on that hip flexor area. So good base of support. Your chest is up. We're kind of working around the back of the chair. And then we'll move around to the front. So this is what we're going to do. Just your leg goes out. Your leg goes out. Okay? Try to keep kind of a body alignment here. And stretch out. Stretch out. So we'd write down, how are we going to obtain that? Well, we're going to add in exercise. We're going to add in maybe some better meal choices. And only thing I'd say, always try to look at the aspect of adding things in as opposed to taking away things. So let's say you're a soda drinker. I was a soda drinker. I was a big soda drinker, especially in my 40s. Well, where'd that get me? Age 50, type 2 diabetes. Yeah, people will say, well, I've done this all my life. I said, yeah, but you're not 50 yet. I'm going with the other leg. And so eventually we'll catch up with you. I think the average, I don't know if it's a pound a year or something like that for soda drinkers. It may be more than that, maybe 10 pounds. I'd have to look that up again. For a person who drinks 1 soda a day. And then they increase their risk of type 2 diabetes. I can't remember the percent of that either. So just keep going here with your leg. I think we've got about 10 or 15. I'll stop, go back to the other leg. So working on that hip flexors. Okay, and then we're gonna stretch. We're gonna stretch it, we're gonna kick forward. So we had our relevant goal. It was specific to what our needs were. It's measurable. We feel that it's obtainable. And obtainable means you're gonna have to write down what are the steps to obtain a weight loss goal, a financial goal, or whatever you put down as your specific goal. And it was relevant to our life. And we felt that it was time-based. We gave ourselves 3 months to obtain this. Okay, we're just gonna kick forward on this leg. So we're just gonna kick up. That's gonna help with that glute, stretch that area. Be careful you're not leaning sideways. Try to keep a straight line. That's hard sometimes. Got your chair here for some balance. So you kick up. So anybody that's just joined us, we were talking about SMART goals. SMART goals are S-M-A-R-T, specific, measurable, obtainable, relevant, and time-based. So you write all those things out. I'll put a link or a little picture in the below in the message. Work on the other leg. One leg seems like I can go up farther. How about you? Working here, you're gonna stretch it back in the glute. Work on trying to keep that chest up. Try to keep some sort of alignment. Good job. We're gonna do the other side one more time. And then we're gonna kick our butt. Kick our butt. So keep going up, up. More of a lighter workout for you today. So if you did a big workout, this would be something to do the next day. Work off some of that lactic acid. And hydrate, hydrate. Always when you work out, you need to remember to get some good hydration in. Get some good protein in. I'm a whey person, W-H-E-Y. Yeah, I like to have my whey. And so I always make sure I get 20 grams of protein in after a workout of the leg. Good base of support, make sure that chest is up. And hydration. Helps with that discomfort you may have the next day. That's that lactic acid buildup. And so, keeping our knees straight here. Okay, now we're just gonna kick our butt. So, just gonna go up like that. So you're working on that thigh area. Anybody's knee popping? I heard mine. I don't know what we're 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Trying to do 2 sets of H1. 3. Snowing here. What's it doing where you're at? Light snow. Doesn't look like it's really accumulating. Gotta go to work later. Snow, rain, keeps people out of the emergency room for a while. Then it quits, roads clear up. Then they all come in at once. 9, 10. Good job. Back to the other leg, one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep that chest up. And 10. Back the other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. While we're here on the back of our chair, we're going to do some squats. If you want to get your base of support, you can get it with the legs, even with the legs. You're just going to go back. Okay, remember I said make sure you're not leaning over that chair, and you really want to focus on sticking that booty up. Okay, when we're in the front of the chair, you kind of feel it because you're going down on the chair like you're going to sit on the chair. So 3, 4, 5, chest up. 6, 7, you can touch the chair if you need to. 8, 9, we really need to go to 20 on these peeps. Yep. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good job. Guess we need to come around the front of the chair now. We actually get to sit on it. Yay. Okay. More on the edge of your chair. We're going to do some exercises. We said anytime you can't do an exercise on the chair, modify it for yourself. Do some backwards. Do some just like this. You're working on keeping your core tight. So we get in some leg exercise if that's too much for you. Okay, just to recap. Your goals for the new year, if you're setting goals, it's just a tool that's used widely. You can look up SMART goals and you'll get all kinds of information. But a goal needs to be specific, measurable, obtainable, relevant, time-based. So we used weight loss as our specific goal. Say it was 30 pounds. We're going to measure it. We're going to measure it. We can measure it in inches. Our clothes are fitting better. Measure it by looking at the scale. So it's measurable. Is it obtainable? Well, if you have 100 pounds, you're going to give yourself 3 months and not attainable. That's going to take more like a year. 30 pounds, 3 months, 4 months, that's obtainable. People get frustrated because, person didn't get heavier overnight. If that's they didn't get sick overnight, they didn't get type 2 diabetes overnight. That's something that took a long time to come. And so like me, when I was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes in age 50, that took me years to get there. Well, maybe 30. Yeah, I was a chocoholic, I was a Pepsi-holic, I was a sugarholic. Yeah, and then I will go more into, as we want to, I want to talk about high fructose corn syrup more, and how that's disrupting our whole system and causing inflammation. But anyway, so I got off track there. Okay, we're just going to go some up. So get a good base of support here. Let's do bicycles. That'd be easier. So kind of on the edge of your chair, and we're just going to do bicycles. So we talked about the goals, and I'll put a little link down the bottom, a little picture, just kind of shows you what it is. Think about it. It helps to write out what your goal is, and how you're going to measure it, and all those nice things. Okay, you can put your toes up, and we're just cycling. Oh, what are we on? 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good job. Hey, I saw at Walmart, if you have to be at a desk, it was a cheap one. It was about $25. But it was a little one where you put your feet in it and you can just cycle away for a while you're sitting there. There's a really expensive one that runs around $200, and it does more of a paddle. And this one, your knees are going to come up a little bit, so you make sure you have enough room. Okay, let's do circles. So I'm going to go around and around and around. Okay, ready? Here we go. 1, 2, hold on the chair. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, give it a second. Bring your water. We're going to go the other direction. 1, 2, 3. My chair's squeaking. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Okay, now we're going to do scissors. Scissors. Okay. Top. 1, 2. Need to lean back a little farther. Get your core tight. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. You can feel that here in those thighs and those hip flexors. Deep breath. I'm going to go back to the bicycle. So lean back. Here we go. Toes up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Deep breath. Okay, we're going to go around and around. 1, 2, 3. It's hard on your tailbone, isn't it? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo, need a little padding back there. Okay, other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Do a scissors next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, working those legs out, aren't we? Deep breath. Doesn't get worked out enough as your ankles. So let's just do some dorsiflex. So just bring your legs out, get that core a little tight. Just stretch and bring it back. Stretch and bring it back. So if anybody's got plantar fasciitis, it's got some feet issues, ankle issues, you really need to be stretching them. You can do this just at night. Before you get up in the morning, get a towel. Probably needs to be more on a beach towel. Be able to reach long enough. Put one foot there, stretch it, pull it, pull it, pull it all the way up. If you got some stretchy bands, pull it, because that's going to give you some more dorsiflexion. Do both of them. And then kind of pull it sideways, pull it this way. Gives you a good range of motion. Okay, take one of those legs. You might want to scoot back just a little bit. Bring it up here. Put the ankle area kind of on the knee. Make sure you got your posture is good. And we're just going to push. Push, push, push. So that other one we were doing at the beginning is what you continue doing. It's going to help release that hip flexor. Anybody got a pain in the hip? A little pain in the butt? So whenever when you're trying to go to sleep at night or wakes you up in the middle of the night, some of that hip pain might just have a tight hip flexor. That piriformis is a little farther back. That may be that pain that goes down the back of your leg. That's a little harder stretch. I can show you that one when we're done. So stretch, stretch, stretch. You would want to work on doing this several times a day. And you want to hold it for like 30 seconds. Work your way up to a minute, minute and a half. So eventually that hip flexor is going to release. So when we're doing that leg kick upwards, that's what we were stretching that out. And your leg, you'll be able to kick higher. Yeah. Now just help increase your balance, coordination, range of motion. Okay, release it. Other leg, bring it up. We need to just push down and kind of pulling up with the other leg. Make sure your chest is up. When you're getting up, walking across the floor, that's what you want to work on, is that some of this stuff that we're doing in the chair will help that get up and go. I remember when I was really ill and muscles were weak, hurt all the time, it was that getting up out of the car, you know, that extra oomph that you needed. And I remember when I was able just to put my feet outside the door and just step up. I didn't have to hang on the door and stuff like that. And I'm thinking, oh, guess I'm getting stronger. And then getting up from a sitting position and taking off, you didn't feel like you were crooked and then had to stand up straight to get your balance before you took off. So just having that stronger feeling when you're getting up out of a chair, getting up out of a car, just getting up in the morning. Yeah. Always stretch a little bit before you get up out of bed. Stretch those muscles out, especially depending on what kind of sleeper you are. And do the other leg again. You know, that will help get you up, get you going straight. And then just take it off across the floor. Think about having that chest up, having that even stride. Sometimes when we are used to having a pain in the knee, a pain in the hip, we start doing that. That becomes part of our walking, even when we're not hurting. And so having that, just that consciousness of having your chest up, shoulders back, and just keeping an even stride. Other leg, whenever you trip on something, you'll have more coordination. Everybody just trip on a bump in the road. Gosh, I've done it 3 times or so, fell on when I was running. But getting those feet, paying attention on keeping those feet up. If you are diabetes and you find that you shuffle, you probably have neuropathy in your feet. I'm a nurse. I can't diagnose, treat, or prescribe. Anytime I say something, I have to do a disclaimer. Okay, we're doing good, doing good. Great. Now take that leg and cross it. cross it over like this, working on that hip flexor, and take that other arm and stretch it back. Okay, good. You're going to feel that some of those intercostals stretch, and we're working on stretching more of that hip flexor area. We're going to get some of that piriformis. Stretch, pull that knee. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Stretch. Oh, pull, pull. You got it. Okay, bring it down. Other one. Stretch it. You're going one way with the body and the other way with the knee. You're going to get some stretch into here. Stretch all the way down into that hip and that shoulder. Stretch, stretch, don't let it go. Stretch it, stretch it. Stretch, pull, pull, pull. Good job. Okay. Let's do an imaginary ball. So picking up our imaginary ball, and we're going to just do this, okay? We're just twisting at the waist, keeping our head forward. So we're picking up our ball, kind of sitting on the edge of the chair. Got feet are in a good position, and we're going. Here, you're going to feel that stretch, those intercostals, your rib cages. 1, 2, head forward. 3, just twisting at the waist. 4, 5, come on, it's easy. 7, 8, 9, don't forget to breathe. 11, I think I was 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good job. Deep breath. Let's give it a stretch over this way. We're still working on stretching those intercostals. You can take your arm, hold it on the side of the chair. And if you push there, you kind of get an extra stretch, I just noticed. Stretch, stretch. Keep that chest up. Stretch, reach with those fingers. Stretch, stretch. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Come back down. Go the other side. Stretch those intercostals. That arm's going straight over that head. To the side there. Feel that stretch in those rib cages. Stretch, stretch. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stretch up to the sky. Good job, good job. Good job. Okay, now we're going to do some squats, and then let's see. Let's do the little different squats. So we're going to do the squats where we're holding on to the side of the chair, and we're going to have our feet out, or you can be in that L position, and we're going to just squat down. Now, if this one's too hard for you, this is where you're going to keep your core tight, and you're just going to go back and forth, back and forth. And if you're really want to work on it, hang on the chair. Man, no, I'm afraid you might tip yourself over. Keep your feet on the ground. Okay, back and forth. Okay, make sure your hands are dry. We're coming off the chair. So you're in this seated position. A little harder. Bring your legs out like that. We're going to go down. And we get to 15. We're going to go back down and hold it. Okay, ready? Here we go. Ready? Everybody in position. 1, 2. Come up like a plank. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come on, you got this. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Going back down. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good job. Back on your chair. Catch up. Breath, deep breath. We're almost done. Okay, we're going to do that one more time. Got you bring your water. Get a drink. Okay, gonna do that one more time. It doesn't pay to at least you gotta at least do everything at least twice. Okay, ready? Decide which position you want. This one or this one. Going down, we're gonna do 15 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, ooh, working on those triceps. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh my gosh, my biceps were burning. How about yours? Triceps, I mean. Whew, triceps were burning. Hey, now we gotta work on biceps. How are we gonna do that? Push-ups. Got it. You got it. So, since we got our chair, might as well do our push-ups on our chair. Make sure your hands are dry. I normally have my gloves on. They're over there somewhere. So we're gonna do our push-ups. Decide on your hand position. There's not too much you can do different if you're using the chair. But you wanna make sure you're coming down about that chest line. Okay, here we go. Ready? We're gonna do 15. 1, 2, go as you go up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Really does make a difference. You don't have gloves on. So just caution with that. Remember I said you can do counter push-ups. Work your way up to push-ups on the ground, push-ups with your knees bent. But when you're doing that, push-ups on your counter, make sure your thumbs are underneath there so you feel like you got more of a grip hanging on there. That's all I got today. Let's see, today's Saturday. Let's come back on Monday, maybe about 8:30. I'll put a note down there. But work on your SMART goals. I'll put a message on that, how to, what all that means, and set up your goals for the years, for the week, for the month, whatever it is. We got this. You have an awesome day, awesome weekend. Goodbye.